We have a visitor. Whoa,
Hello.
hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm okay.
I am Stephen Voyles with Clover Needlecraft, and I hope you're doing well.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. I brought you a lot of goodies, a lot of samples for you to try. I think you will be very pleased with what I have. And we like to spread the good word to all our independent shops as Clover Needlecraft supports the independent shops, and we make very unique and high quality items. We're not the cheapest, but I guarantee you we're the best.
Wow, I'm getting presents today. And even if it is from a salesman, it makes me happy.
A salesman that knows about the product but has a hard time maybe using the product, but I'll be happy to show you.
Welcome. Let's see what you brought.
Oh.
Okay, Stephen, what'd you bring me?
Okay, first of all, we have a great Wonderfuse that is an extremely high quality Wonderfuse here. You can see on the sales sheet, this has 10 sheets. They're 9x8, and you can use this for all your fusible projects. I believe you will be happy with the quality. It comes in this package with 10 sheets and in a package that has 3 yards on it. You can use all that for large projects. And you can see right here how this is used. So you can put on and fuse on any designs or shapes that you wish to on a quilt block or anything you decide to make.
That's really cool. As quilters, we use a lot of fusible, especially when we're doing raw edge applique.
I'm sure you do. Second, we have what we call a fabric tube maker. And this has been so popular that we have sold out of it, and we're waiting for more to come in. We all know quilters love to save time, and this is a huge time saver. You're creating your jelly roll where you can make rugs, bowls, anything like that. So it accomplishes 2 precision folds in an effortless motion. If you insert the fabric and batting strips through part A, you click in part B, and the fabric and batting and click into place. And then you do part C and D, and you pull it through, and you can see where it actually folds it to the length, and you put it directly on the sewing machine, pull it through, and it is a very quick way to make these jelly roll rugs, baskets, and anything else you can think of.
So believe it or not, my customers have used this. We carry this in the shop. We have a couple in stock, and now we have 3. And we're going to be giving this away on Saturday at our block of the month. So you may want to join us at 11 o'clock. What do you have next?
We have our quick cut thread cutter. This will sit on your workspace. It is great for chain piecing. If it gets dull, you can use one of your old rotary cutter blades to put in there.
Oh, wow. So we don't have to throw them all in the recycle bin.
Exactly. It can be used in there depending on how much you use it. And so it's a great way to cut your threads and things like that.
Cool. Okay.
Okay. Next up, we have our Wonder Clips.
Oh, we love Wonder Clips. We use them when we're doing binding and other things.
This is one of Clover Needlecraft's most popular products. We were originally the ones that came out with it. You'll find that there are a lot of knockoffs in the market, cheaply made. These are made in Japan, and they will last. They have longevity, and you can see where this is the mini clips, but we have them in 2 or 3 different sizes. And it also has little markers for your seam allowances and things like that. It's a great selling item. Even though there are a lot of knockoffs out there, we continue to sell a ton of them.
Cool.
Okay. I did bring some of our high quality quilting pins, glass head pins, which you can iron over. They're non-melt. I'd like to point out that these are Japanese made. Most of your quilting pins out there are from China. And when you open them up, you might experience fish hooks on the points. You might experience spirals on the shaft, different diameters and things like that. These are high quality. Our quality control department absolutely inspects these. And when you buy a pack of these pins, you can expect them to work, and it can be guaranteed that they will work. Okay. Next up, we have our famous Pen blue marker with eraser. This, of course, is a chalk marker, and we all know what you use chalk markers for, but this is another very good seller in the Clover line, and I believe you just have to put your hands on it and use it, and I think you'll be sold on that item. Our 482W seam ripper. I was recently at QuiltCon the other week ago in Raleigh, North Carolina. Everybody came up, they wanted to buy the Clover seam ripper. And I cannot tell you how many compliments we got on how well this seam ripper works. Yes, there are a lot of seam rippers out there, but you will find that the tip of the blade here and the cutting part of the blade, again, a lot of them are made in China. These are made in Japan, home to a very sharp point and cutting surface, and it stays sharp a long time. And I think if you use other seam rippers, you'll notice that they do dull rather quickly. Give it a try, you'll love it.
So I guess I should keep this one for me and try it out in this shop.
I would put that in your back pocket and use it here and spread the love around and show people how good of a product it is.
We did a poll on the Elaine's Attic Facebook page on what was your favorite seam ripper and why. I'll check and see if this one was on there. And if it isn't, maybe we need to put it out there and change people's opinions by using it.
Absolutely. We can push that for sure.
Okay. What else did you bring?
My next product here is a coin thimble that you'll see where it has a actual metal part when you put your finger in, and that way you can put the point of the needle or the back side of the needle in there and push through the fabric that you're
Oh, that would be
sewing.
Wonderful.
It is very high quality leather. Again, when I was recently at QuiltCon in Raleigh, we sold out of our thimbles, the natural fit thimbles. It was just unbelievable. The thimbles, they love the soft leather. It's just been a constant seller in the Clover Needlecraft line for many years. And I think once you put one of these on your fingers, and maybe you could put this out for your customers to use too, I believe they will fall in love with it.
We do have Shop Hop coming up in June, the Carolina Shop Hop, which includes 12 stores. So we might just have to do a test.
Absolutely.
Before then.
And if you do this Shop Hop, you give me a call and I'll send you some other thimbles.
Oh,
be
cool.
happy to do that. Here we have our fusible bias tape maker. Everybody knows, I would think, that bias, how you make bias tape, but you can see that this one is very high quality, and it's just a constant seller in our line, and we think everybody certainly would enjoy it.
We brought it in because we thought you could use it for the stained glass look where you put bias around your individual pieces. And also if you did quilt as you go where you put a piece on the top and a piece on the bottom, you can fuse it on and then do your top stitching so it's not going to move, and then you don't need all the pins. Hey everyone, we ended our video a little early. This is Robin Kaluahini from Elaine's Attic in Landrum, South Carolina, and I'm with
Stephen Voyles from Clover Needlecraft.
And this is one of their new product introductions. I don't know if you can see them, but there are these little wonder clips. They have pins in them that will replace your safety pins. So Steve, give us a few details.
Sure. These wonder pins, for everybody that uses basic safety pins, they can really tend to work on your fingers. They become difficult to actually baste your quilts together. These, as you can see, have a plastic top and a curved pin. And what you do is you grab that plastic top and you don't even have to touch the pin. You can squeeze the top, run it through as you're basting, and then click it either to the left or right, and it will become closed. And when you're doing basting and you're doing a lot of repetitive work, you'll really enjoy these pins. You can see here how sharp the point is. And again, it takes the repetitive work out of basting your quilts.
So another thing you brought us was this is for tatting?
A Pico comb, yes. We have a small and a large here. I know that it's a very unique process. It's a very detailed process. I know that we had a lot of requests for this, and it's a very unique hobby for people, and they make doilies and things like that out of it. You wrap your thread between these tiny needles sticking out of there, and I've seen some of the finished product and it's really beautiful. Anyway, I know that this is a quilt shop, but I thought that I would just drop this by for you to take a look at, and you might have some interested customers.
We have customers that do more than just quilting. They also do knitting and tatting and hook rugging and all sorts of things. And then lastly, we have an eraser pen. We carry these in the shop.
Yes, the eraser pen, when you mark your materials with a ruler and a pen, you'll find these are very high quality. And a marking pen is a marking pen, but when you use a Clover, I believe you'll be really satisfied.
So if you're interested in any of these gifts that he brought me, be sure to come to our block of the month on Saturday. We have 11 o'clock drawing for anybody that comes. You don't have to be part of our block of the month. And we are located at 601 South Howard Ave, Landrum, South Carolina. And we hope to see you all there. Bye, y'all.